Hey everybody, I'm Evan Hammonds for bloodhorse.com. Welcome to After the Wire, which is brought to you by EquiAid, the makers of Bodybuilder and other fine natural products. With apologies to the Derby trial, we've seen the preps, we've torn apart the PPs, and we can't wait to get to Churchill Downs to see the horses in the morning leading up to the Kentucky Derby. Let's go to the video. Now up front, we were visually dazzled by Orb in both of his stakes wins at Gulfstream Park, but his times have left us a little flat. And Governor Charlie's win in the Sunland Derby, I believe, was sneaky good. But here are the top 5 preps leading up to the 23 Kentucky Derby. Number 5, heading into the March 2nd Gotham Stakes at Aqueduct, Vijack had shown us nothing but front-running speed. With Joe Rosario up, he was toward the back of the pack in the 11-horse field, and he put in a monster run to inhale his rivals in the early stretch and easily blow the doors off of West Hill's Giant in the stretch. A 6 1/5 final 16th sealed the deal. Later, the Son of Into Mischief would flatten out late against Verrazano and Normandy Invasion in the Wood Memorial, but a slight lung infection was detected after the race. Here's hoping he's in the pink of health May 4th. Number 4, already a confirmed closer. WinStar Farms Revolutionary broke from post 3 in a 14-horse Louisiana Derby and was in no hurry whatsoever. The Son of Warpass was off the screen for nearly half of the first mile and was wide as they come as the field bunched up heading into the far turn after 6 furlongs in 1:11 and 4. He was able to put in a sustained run while running a 4th quarter and about 25 flat while spinning into the lane about 7 wide. And while he was able to get the better of the pace setters, My Loot rallied on the outside, actually put a neck in front. Revolutionary fought back to inch clear by a half length. The winner and runner-up were flattered over the weekend as third-place finisher Departing crushed his rivals in the Illinois Derby, and mid-pack runner-up Palace Music came back to run a bang-up second in the Toyota Bluegrass Stakes. Number 3, March 9th, Tampa Bay Derby. Verrazano was put to the test for the first time in a stakes race, and he delivered in a near wire-to-wire run in 1:43 and 4, closing with a 6 2 final 16th, which was one of the better closing times among this year's contenders. Verrazano was able to click off consistent fractions and looked very professional every step of the way, winning by 3 lengths. Now, a key to this race was the runner-up, who rallied from more than 13 lengths off the pace to get second in his seasonal debut. Java's War would come back to win the Toyota Bluegrass Stakes in the same fashion. Now, in the process, he was second best by 4 1/4 lengths. Verrazano would later pass a tougher test in the Wood Memorial, showing he is capable of making multiple moves. Number 2, with the scratch of Hear the Ghost, it was billed as a match between Flashback and Golden Sense out in sunny Southern California. The hype didn't live up to reality as Golden Sense was clearly the best in the April 6th Santa Anita Derby. After being unable to sustain his speed in the San Felipe Stakes, Golden Sense was able to slow down just a tad and just enough to build his confidence for the stretch run. Kudos to jockey Kevin Krieger for standing tall and throttling back the Son of Into Mischief down the backstretch. His effort shows what can happen when things go your own way, and the key takeaway here was his improvement from the San Felipe to the Santa Anita Derby. Now, can he progress further in the Derby? It's quite possible. Number 1. Now, the visual you're about to see is the true definition of the word prep. The race was the Wither Stakes in early February at the Big A. Revolutionary was the odds-on favorite and was at the back of the pack down the backstretch under Javi Castellano. Now, he stuck him on the rail and waited, and waited, and waited. And Revolutionary looked like a coiled spring waiting to be sprung. He spurted past a couple of rivals, but was still 6th on the turn. Patient still, Castellano finally got him off the rail, and he went from 5th to 3rd in a flash. Inside the 16th pole, he split horses like a seasoned pro, put in a final 16th of 6 1 to win by a neck. It's an effort that I haven't seen duplicated this spring, and it tells me he has what it takes to negotiate a 20-horse field in the Derby. To me, with his talent, pedigree, and heart, he's the guy. I'd like to thank everybody for watching After the Wire. Let's enjoy the run-up to the Derby.
you.